Hey everybody, it's Cheryl and Kathy, and we're going live late tonight because we've been cleaning all day long. We finally got the chipmunk out of the house, so we decided to do a big clean, and just kind of detoxify everything and move things around and move furniture out and things like that. And we thought that was a good time to bust out the Ladybug 2350 that we got from the folks over at AdVap. And so we are talking about the Techno 2350, and I kind of can show you what that looks like.
Okay, you have to tell. We're working together now, which is hard, so she has to tell me that. There we go. And I see one person's here, so say hi. Let us know what you've been doing today, because we've been cleaning for 12 hours on a corner, I swear to you. So that's the Ladybug Steam Vapor Cleaner. What is it, 2350, Cheryl?
Yeah, the Techno 2350.
And do you want to talk, hey, Apple? Yeah, the chipmunk left a little bit of some presents for us, which is really nasty. So the cool thing about this is we're sanitizing everything while we're cleaning.
Yeah, so the way that the Ladybug is kind of stands apart from other just steam cleaners. This is a steam vapor cleaner, not just a steam cleaner. And so that means it uses a lot less water. You're not putting as much water on stuff as you are like a steam cleaner. This one uses, you're probably somewhere between 5% and 6% water. And they have a technology that's built into this that's installed at the factory that's called tanks. And it's TANCS.
Here, let's go back to you now.
And the tanks technology actually uses the minerals that are naturally occurring in your water and turns them into a bacteria destroying powerhouse. And so that is what we have been doing all day, is destroying bacteria. And I don't know what I've done that she is coming over here.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, chipmunks are kind of gross.
Chipmunks are very gross.
So I've moved everything's really cluttery. So as we're cleaning, you guys are going to see more of us in our cleaning clothes. More of because you're seeing the cleaned part, everything's just been shoved forward.
Just removing everything, just kind of cleaning this way from the walls out.
But I have two different, really almost 3 cabinets that we've taken everything out, cleaned, gone through, giving things away. And we're going to probably be doing a lot of this all over December. Mm-hmm. So if you, and I'll come back on the other side too, but if there's something do you guys want to body double clean one day? Which means that you clean while we clean, and we just kind of support each other cleaning.
Yeah, we could do a declutter day if you guys are interested, where we just kind of go through some boxes and get rid of stuff.
And do it together. So let me know some ideas like this. Cheryl is obviously the Ladybug guru of the house. There's certain things I just try not to know about. There's a lot of things I have to know about. But there was a cabinet that sat where we're standing that we've moved, and there was a toy that was there from our dog who passed away in 2019. It's heavy and it hadn't been moved.
Yeah, it's solid oak.
But as I was looking at this stuff, then I was like, what would really make it nice is, because we haven't cleaned the windows since we've been here, and we've been here 12 years.
No, you had the windows cleaned that one time that guy came and did the outside of the windows.
Yeah, but not the whole, anyhow. So, and I was looking over here, and there's some gross stuff, and it was actually harder to see the dirt during the day, which is why we waited till the night. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. So let me go over here and see if you've got some questions. I did see that Apple was sick.
Oh no.
The past 2 weeks and didn't say anything.
Oh no.
So, she's feeling better today.
That's
she's
awesome.
Been doing laundry, grocery shopping, and showering. Oh, thank you. I love those blue lights. I do too, and the guys who we bought the house from, the house was perfect. The yard was perfect, and we have just totally made a hot mess of all of that. And Apple says, "Yay!"
Awesome.
So I'll send out something in an email too, so you guys can see. And I see a few people are hanging out with us. So, oh, Diane is here. It's so good to see you. You just changed your picture when I walked around the corner, didn't you? And there are a few other people here. So if you've got some questions about what she's doing, I will say she's been doing the hardwood floors to sanitize from a chipmunk living here for a month, which means we found one of its toilets, which I wasn't even thinking about. And the chipmunk, oh, tell the story about the chipmunk before we start.
Oh, so when I finally like broke down and got a trap, which, you know, I was not really...
A humane trap. Really, it's a catch and release trap.
Right, but I was really trying to avoid that, and then all the ones that I had saw online were for like mice, and I was like, that thing is too small to get, you know, a chipmunk in. So then I was scrolling around online, and sure enough, they make bigger traps that are actually big enough for like squirrels or chipmunks. So I bought one of those, and it finally came. Put a little peanut butter on there, and I went and I took some Cheerios and I kind of spread a little trail to it. And probably about an hour after I set it down, I was doing something in the kitchen, and all of a sudden we heard this large just like pop sound. And Kathy was like, "What was that?" And then Max went crazy, and sure enough, that
he was trying to get
the chipmunk in the trap, and so we had to get him outside. And
he cut his lip a little bit on the trap trying to do that because he was being insane.
He was being a little crazy, so we put him outside, and then I got the chipmunk, and he was like throwing himself on all the different ends of the cage and everything. It was kind of traumatic for all of us, and so then I ran outside with him. And it was a little cooler that night, so we were kind of worried about putting them out there in the cold. So I went to put him in this area where there was some hay inside of a container that he could go into for the night, right? And do you know, as soon as I let him out of that cage, he ran straight to the side door of the house and straight up the side door of the house to just try to get in the side door again. No, you're not going up there. Fergus has decided that he makes me too nervous up here because we're on the second story and the window's wide open, and he keeps wanting to come up here, and it makes me nervous.
He's not trying to go out the window, though.
I know, but still, like, it freaks me out. I don't like the animals in any kind of like potential danger. So anyhow, Chipmunk wanted back in. Then at one point today when we were cleaning up and Fergus was over by the back door messing around, and we heard the chipmunk. So we think that Fergus chased the chipmunk back down the steps. We're hoping he chased the chipmunk back down the steps. We haven't heard him since. We well expected when we moved the big cabinet that he was going to be sitting there underneath it, but he wasn't. So Chipmunk is gone. He's outside living with his family now. Come on.
And that's on me for leaving the doors open because it was like almost 70 degrees.
Nope.
Nope. There is a pergola right down below this, and sometimes he like walks off of the little porch for the kitchen onto the pergola. So
yeah, we just, he's mad. So mad cat. We'll have to deal with that.
So Di says I don't clean windows, then the neighbors can't see in. It's good vibes. And Apple says that's how we do it too. That's how we usually do it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if we're doing all the cleaning, why not just get this done?
And she was over here, and after I'd cleaned the floor and everything around, got all the baseboards and everything clean, and she was like, why don't we clean the windows? So we actually went and we were getting ready to start cleaning the windows. It took us a while to figure out that our windows actually open like this, which is kind of cool. I don't think that we really realized that until today, that they swung in, that we could clean the outside and the inside without having to get on a ladder, which is awesome.
So more window cleaning is going to happen after this.
So, but Kathy was like, "Oh, I really wish we could clean those windows because you can really see." I'm going to see, Kathy, if you want to switch the camera around. I'm going to see if they can see that. You can see
some of the specks, but like,
yeah,
it's more significant even than it looks. We were trying to decide. Oh, and that's just a hot, nasty mess.
And see all that. Like,
since it's not in the kitchen, I'll let you see all that.
Well, and that's outside. You know, this is the groove where a screen would usually go, and we don't have a screen on this window. You can see the pergola a little bit down there.
Yeah, you can.
But we don't have
That's why we don't want pergolas dropping down there.
So we don't actually have the screen in because we also have, I don't know if you can see it.
It's like one of those old-timey
it's like
things that come out like an awning.
It's an awning. But you have to be able to like reach out there to get to the little cranky thing to crank it out. So
this is a house from the 70s.
It's kind of weird.
There's some things that lend to that.
But you can see like there's plenty of, you can see the dots from, there you go.
Yeah, you can see a lot of that. Try to avoid the mess behind that.
Yeah, sorry.
But,
don't look there.
We're still cleaning.
Remember, we just shoved everything the other direction to clean.
But like literally, it's significant. In the sunlight, it was hard to see any of it. So we thought there's kind of a some kind of coating to help the sun not come through as much or to lessen the strength of it. And I thought maybe that had bubbled up. But Cheryl thought that it's just stuff from outside stuck on the window.
Yeah, I think it's just, and the inside's not so great either. I mean, there you go. So when she came over and she brought the
switch.
Okay. She came over to me and she like brings the branch basics and some paper towels and I started on the top of the one and I was like, why are we using this? We should be using the Ladybug to do this.
And she's right.
And so then we decided to move furniture because when we decided that, this piece of furniture was here, and so I had to actually climb up on top of that piece of furniture to get over here to do this. So once we decided we were going to move everything, we knew that this would work much better. So I am going to start by trying to get some dirt out of the track there. And for that, I am going to use just this little vapor tool. You can see that.
It's fuzzy.
Is
Pull it back towards you. Now, there you go. That's good.
Vapor tool. So I'm going to see if I can get some of the dirt out of that hole with the vapor tool. Got to get it steam going again. Here it comes.
Oh no, you can't be from another side, can you?
I could put
here.
How about if I put this here?
Yeah.
Can you
change to that? Here, I can come run the camera.
Yeah, because I just don't want to get your camera.
Yeah, I'd like to not lose my phone.
Let's see what happens with this. I'm probably gonna have to. Now I gotta get it going again.
It's kind of cool the way, like it does really make all the steam, and it's not going to magically make the dirt disappear. She's going to then be able to wipe it up with one of those white towels, just like she did with the floor. But you can see how a lot of it's moved. Ooh, it didn't like that. I want to go, I'm melting. This would be great to make fog effects with.
There you go. Another use.
Okay.
I don't know. That looked pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Let me give that a wipe.
Yeah.
I wish I could move that light.
Here, I'm going to set this down here.
All right.
Oops. There we go, guys. So it's...
How much room do I have to go with this light? Should we put it on the other side?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe.
It's hot. Don't touch it. Can you touch that part?
It's kind of hot, but I got it.
All right.
Okay. There.
Okay. So what she did, just so you guys can kind of see, is she opened that window all the way.
I love how it steams up and you can't see, and then when you move it, it's like magic. That's a
awesome.
stubborn spot in the corner there, but that's so much better right there.
If you guys like seeing Cheryl clean up the house and me just being happy, well, that's not a really, I gotta get it to focus a little bit better, huh? You can't tell if it's just got a little steam on it or if it's just not focused. Let's get that started.
Oh, we went to that thing last night. Kind of a bummer.
It was like 17,000 likes, but they're all doing like and they were supposed to be market, and yeah, it was. So if you're in Durham, we do not recommend. What was it? The
Woolly Bulls Winter Wonderland. If you're got kids, probably you would enjoy it for a couple hours.
But I don't even know a couple of hours you have. So you pay $11 each to go in.
Well, that's just the general admission. If you want to do any of the other stuff, it's more expensive.
Oh, Jeremy, that's hilarious. Jeremy says you can steam some edamame with that.
Oh yeah.
That would be fun. Maybe that'll be our new in the car cooking appliance. Just kidding.
Oh, I might need another towel.
Where are the towels? And I'll bring you one.
I had another one somewhere. I don't know where I
There's
left
a
it.
dirty one on the floor.
No, I don't want the dirty one. No, I don't want the dirty one. It's coming pretty clean.
Do you want some? Do you have paper towels? Here, I'll bring over the paper towels.
Well, that'll work.
That might be a little easier. Also, do you have a lot? Is that helpful? Wow, I'm up over here by it. It's a huge difference. We'll have to do some close-ups. Yeah. Pop something out of there. There's some of the dirt is popping right out from the fork.
It's like leaf gunk.
clean the windows with the Ladybug Vapor Steam Cleaner. Because we're really kind of loving it. We've also been sterilizing things with it too.
Yeah, I don't know what we would have done without it, with that cleaning up after the chipmunk.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. It's creepy. They're so cute. I just was not thinking of the creep factor of the presents it would leave us. And yeah, Joanne, we all want to know. Apple wants to know too. How's your new place? Are you having fun settling in? How's Georgia? You're a Georgia girl now. I think you're officially Southern. You're hanging out with us and living in Georgia. And I hope you liked it. And I bet you just have the most perfect place. And I hope for you that you are all settled in and not going through. This is almost like moving in a new place and that we're taking everything out of everywhere, bit by bit, in the house. Cheryl, I'll come over and do a close-up.
Yeah. Just trying to get the last little bits. It's hard. I probably should have brought a little vacuum over here too.
No, but see here, isn't it crazy? No, yes, it's not absolute perfection. Back there's a little bit, that could be
most
cleaned
of it's
a little
just
bit more.
blowing off from one section into the other a little bit.
But we can always you can vacuum that up later.
Yeah.
But that's amazing.
Yeah. Wow, that did a great job of that, don't you think?
Yeah.
That's super good. Oh, I can't wait to do this now.
Okay. You're going to be doing...
Yeah, I think I'm just going to put a layer of steam on there just a little bit, and then we'll use the squeegee.
Okay, going the wrong way.
Sorry if we're making you dizzy, guys.
Okay.
That was hot.
Okay, be careful. Cheryl doesn't have cook's hands either.
Don't.
So talk about what you're doing. You changed from the what to the what?
All right, so I got away from that crevice tool, right? And so now I think I am going to put on the little corner tool.
I put you on the big camera.
Oh. Corner tool wrapped up with a towel.
Yeah, and Jeremy's saying an old toothbrush to finish, and we do have, I was going to ask her if she wanted a little brush. I think on the vacuum we have a little detail thing too. Yeah. Apple says, wow, that's quite a difference. And we didn't know what was going to happen, you guys. We were just like, let's see, because so far everything's been kind of interesting and working well. Hey, TS says, hi everyone, just started watching. The machine looks amazing. Hope they come up with a baby-sized ladybug. Easier to move around for me. And one thing I would say, because I've actually gotten some tendinitis in my thumb, so I'm actually having more trouble moving things around. But I'm able to move it around pretty easily. But I don't know if they'll make a baby one or not. And so I have it on the front camera, and I think you can see that pretty well.
Just put a little steam on here. Get up in here, these corners.
We've been pretty amazed with so far with everything it's doing, and I'm pretty ignorant about cleaning appliances. So there are a few things though that we've let go too long, and it seems like this is cleaning things up pretty easy. The one thing I would say, this doesn't apply to windows, but Cheryl thinks she may have made a little water spot on part of the wood floor that she's going to fix up. But do you see how much steam comes out of it? And that means that's a lot of water, right? It's kind of wet steam. I guess.
No, this is a dry steam.
Is it dry steam?
Yeah, this is a dry steam. This is not a wet steam.
Then how did it get wet?
Well, it's just condensation, but it uses you get 5% water coming out with this as compared to some of the other kind of steam cleaners where you get 80% water coming out.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the floors dry so easy. And what I did was I left the tool sitting in one spot while
after you used it, so it was
after
the wet rag?
it was wet, and I just left it sitting there. And because I went to the bathroom and then I forgot to move it, and then
because we're doing 80 bazillion things. So, I mean, it's not a big deal, and you can fix it really easily, too, but I just wanted to kind of make a note for everybody.
it's kind of like if you put a drink on the table without a coaster.
And so, in other words, if she had taken off the top part and just put it somewhere else, maybe outside before, that wouldn't have happened. Here, let's look, see if we can look up close. I know we'll see some of the dirt from the other side.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd kind of do this side too.
Here, let me change. Yeah, you can kind of see, that's kind of awesome. You see the light too, but. Oh, and TS was saying, do you use it to clean the glass also, or is it too hot? She said, I see her cleaning the glass window. Yeah, that's what we started out for. It's not too hot. And she's cleaned wood floors, cork floors.
Yeah, I don't think I would do this if it was like cold outside.
Oh, that's a really great point because of the heat. It's actually like almost 70 degrees.
Yeah, we've had the windows open all day.
And it was just like 2 or 3 days. It was Tuesday. Tuesday it was super cold. It was like 28 degrees. And I think that's another reason why I was like, let's just do this and see what happens. Okay, and there's some condensate. You can see the condensation on there. And so you've got some paper towels.
And a squeegee.
Oh, so explain the squeegee.
So I'm going to use the squeegee tool next.
Okay, and I'm just going to keep it on that side camera. People can see you use it.
And get this one out.
There's like a whole big bag of tools.
Yeah, it came with a lot of tools.
And after the live too, we'll make Cheryl's gonna edit this down to an easier to watch video, but I thought it would be cool and fun for me to hang out with you guys for just a little bit.
Yeah, the window itself wasn't really that bad. Is it this camera?
Yeah.
No, the window itself wasn't really that bad.
I'll be interested to know because like it was like bumpy. And if that's gone, that'd be awesome. Oh, that's funny. You can see the car lights driving down the side street in the window.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. I feel like this is some kind of weird, funky cleaning ASMR video. Cheryl hates ASMR videos. Like, hates them.
I do. Like, they're so stupid to me.
I think, and
I can't stand the noises, I guess, is the thing.
there's certain noises that I'm not a huge fan of, but, you know, it's kind of okay.
Alright, so let's see how this. Ooh. Look at that, y'all.
So, should you have maybe used that to begin with, or it doesn't matter?
Well, in the instructions that they send along, that has like a sheet that I showed in the other video that talks about how to do certain things. It suggested that you clean the glass first with the steam with the towel, and then come back afterwards and then do the squeegee.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it helps if you tell everybody exactly what you learned. TS says, if your neighbors see you cleaning windows, they might ask you to do theirs too. That's why we're doing it in the dark.
Let's see.
So you can do it with the steam on or without, and
probably.
Is it feeling smoother?
Yeah.
You guys can kind of see in the window near the top, those little windows, they're clear story windows that we have running through the upstairs. So that's why sometimes if I have a live or classes, and if it's like one of those days that it's cloudy and sunny and then cloudy, it really makes a big change in the house. But since we've moved into this house with all the windows and all the evergreen trees, I actually have not had seasonal affective disorder, and I used to get it really bad at our old house. So having everything open, while sometimes it's a little chilly when it gets cold here because we don't have curtains. But this part again is in the second story, and you can't really see our house much from the street, not where any of the big windows. That looks really sparkly.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
These lights are more dangerous than this cleaner.
Yeah. Just be careful.
They are not my friends. Sorry for the noise. Alright, what camera do you have it on?
The iPhone.
Okay. So they can see some of this.
Yeah, they see all of it.
Right.
And you can see the dirty window next to it too. Hey JJ, how are you?
This is kind of
I
bad
got
angle.
Cheryl cleaning. I took everything out of different cabinets and we're getting rid of stuff, and this is only the tip of the at least all month iceberg. This may go in through January and beyond. When we moved into the house, it was the year I published 2 books and I was working a full-time job. So Cheryl moved everything, so nothing's ever really just been unpacked and put in its proper place. Like I suspect, I don't know why I was going to say Maryland, because it's almost 9 o'clock and my phone's dying. But Joanne, I imagine that the movers brought things, put them into the rooms, and you have already detailed everything. So in your mind, you're like my hero of cleaning and organizing.
The hardest part I'm having is because of the way this window
Here, I
moves.
can come hold you. Hold it. Not hold you. Hold the window. Holding you is not going to help. Okay. I got it.
She did hold me earlier when I was sitting in this window frame.
Because I don't want her to fall into the pergola.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better, huh?
It is a lot better. Yeah. Is that inside or
I
on,
think-
on the other side?
It's either on the other side or in the inside.
It's on the other side. No, wait, not that.
Here, let me hit it with this thing.
But that's the part that was really kind of gross and hanging in there. I mean, it's still like 1,000% better than what it was.
Could be like just some stubborn sap or something. We may have to keep hitting it.
Well, you know, there's that sap that gets on my car too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys get to vote now. Do you want to see her do the other window? Or was this...
Oh, I haven't done the other side of this one yet.
Oh, okay, you got to see the other side of this one. So you got some time to think.
Alright, be careful, don't trip.
I need your help because I'm not tall enough. Oh, I guess I am tall enough. Right? Oh, how is this? I don't know how it goes.
It's fine, just keep it there. I'll work around the light.
Well, no, we can put the window back where it goes for this side.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, then it won't wiggle all around. Here, I'll hold this one. So how does it work? Oh, wow.
I don't know if I got it in there all the it up.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. She's in.
All right. So let me see.
Give me a clean paper towel.
Okay.
Your little plant shelf over here. And clean it.
Yeah, I figured you could hit that. And I'll do this one from the other camera. Max is coming up and he's like, what is going on? He doesn't like that things get moved around from place to place. Did you do the original cleaner already on that one, that side?
The what?
The other attachment on the inside of the window?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Oh, I didn't know which one you were talking about. Sorry.
Oh, Dan says, Abby, today. It's really cold here though, and I don't want the window to crack due to temp difference. Absolutely.
Yep.
We were saying it's a warm day, so it's like 68 to 70 degrees today and tomorrow.
Yeah, we're taking advantage of the warm, guys.
And Abby, did you use our code to get a percentage off? Because if you did, I would like to know that. You know, I'd say she's working hard. Yes, she is. I was working hard before then, though. So I had gotten up early and got a bunch done. So I promise, even though I'm being lazy now, I wasn't lazy before. And yes, the chipmunk is gone. Cheryl got a humane trap, and we caught him in about an hour. It was last Thursday. And then today, because it was so warm, it's been cold most of the week. And so we set him outside with a snack right next to, like, we have a couple of plastic containers set up for stray cats if it gets really cold. So we got a place to stay and snack. And then our house is a split level, so there's some stairs that come up to the kitchen door. It's like the second story. And while I was moving stuff today, he came back in the house. But it looks like he's gone because we moved everything and he wasn't there. Either that or he just is hanging out in our bedroom, which I hope that is not the case. Because as soon as he left, Max relaxed. JK volunteers to have you come by and try her. They're neighbors too. And Apple said that's very community minded of you.
Well,
A video 1,000 Nights says, I dare Kathy to cook something with the Ladybug Steamer. What would you make? Someone already said cook some edamame. That could be good. I'm trying to think of what I probably would be most likely to do is put the steam on a mug and heat up some water for tea. That's what I would do.
so this one's got a little bit of stuff on the window, but it's kind of like sappy stuff, so I might have to work a little bit harder on it, more than you guys want to see. But for the most part, this is done really well. Actually, I don't know. It looks like it might be.
That's a hard sound, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I was just
Tia
trying to.
says some steamed broccoli. Little steamed veggies. That sounds pretty good too. I was joking that we could take it when we take our next road trip and we can just steam everything. We can steam clean the car, Cheryl can press our clothes, and we can steam broccoli.
I think that you're right, Kathy. That is bubbles in the tint that's in between these windows.
Yeah. And honestly, we didn't even notice those bubbles until we got all up into the windows either.
Yeah.
So, oh good. Abby says mine was used from eBay.
Oh, okay.
That's a great way, because you know I always say if you can find it used at a thrift store or somewhere else, that's amazing. So I hope you got a really good deal on it. And she's going to try using it on the floor and shower first. Literally steam the bath. And yes, I paid for the warranty. Absolutely, that's a good show on you, Abby. And we are going to be getting down to the bathroom downstairs, because I use purple hair dye.
Yeah.
And there's
The jury's out on whether we'll have any success with this.
Yeah,
But
we'll try it. We'll see. You know, it's not a miracle.
which camera are you on?
The front camera.
Hey, so I think that, well, one little streak here that just keeps bothering me.
You can't see it from over here. And changes are good. One thing, I don't know if this happens to you guys or not. I see every detail speck of dirt, but then I was fine being here for 10 years and not seeing any of it. So I definitely have tunnel vision when it comes to all that.
They definitely look 100% better
Oh,
than
yeah.
they did. Yeah, those are definitely bubbles in that in between. I think just over time, they've got little bubbles in between that glass on the. It's window tint is what's in there.
Yeah.
And I think they put it in when they built the windows. They put the tint on the inside instead of the outside.
Well, that probably kept it from tearing up.
Yeah.
If it's bubbling on the inside, it would totally tear up. Video 1000 Nights says, take a steam shower by leaving it on blast in a room or humidifier. Yep, you could do that. I think it would be unpleasant, but...
Well, I think for the most part, this has done a bang-up job.
So, let's go to the other camera, the handheld,
Okay.
and you show them the window a little bit.
Okay. Let me...
And if you guys have more questions and you want to chat, we'll keep going. If not, I won't make you watch Cheryl do the other side of it. But we thought we might as well just go live and see some friends. You ready?
All right. What do you guys think?
Okay, here, we're there now.
I mean, that's pretty darn clean compared to this, right? Or this.
That's a huge difference.
This. Or this. Which would you prefer? This one doesn't even look like I'm looking at glass, like that it's reflecting back at me. And here's the other window. The untouched window. Looks like I have some kind of snow filter on.
It does. I mean, it's funny.
It's
because
wild. That's such a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all this down here, like, it got really clean inside the... You can see where I gotta get in there with
Well,
the...
that's the part she hasn't gotten yet, is on the house side, or inside the house side.
But, oh my gosh, look how dirty that is. That is just dirty, dirty, dirty. Don't look at the dirty house. And then there's this... This is what having lots of photography props looks like in your house.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is like
It's crazy.
night and day, right? Night and day.
And here, I'm going to go front again.
Wow.
You can turn, TS says the windows look really clean. Sometimes when you clean things, other things show up. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but for the most part, like I am super stoked at how well it did. And it's done amazing, like I said today, with us disinfecting everything. The great thing about it is, as I understand it, that this will actually like get rid of bacteria in 7 seconds, whereas with bleach it would have to sit there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't have to sit there, spray stuff, and then wait for it to actually work, you know, because almost all cleaners will tell you have to spray it on and let it sit to properly disinfect. With this, you just start spraying the thing, and in 7 seconds, like, it's already killing bacteria. So, this side of the house, like, it has this like really clean smell that you get from it, and I can't explain it. Can you explain it, Kathy?
It really, it's the absence of bacteria. So I don't know if you guys have ever used like a crystal deodorant or anything. I'll come over here because it feels weird.
Maxie.
Maxie's here. Come here.
Hey,
You want to
buddy.
say hey to the people? I don't know if you can see them or not.
Hey there, buddy.
But basically, what makes things smell is the bacteria, usually. I mean, obviously that's not always, but I think even on other things, it's the bacteria.
Yeah.
So it killing the bacteria, therefore, gets rid of the smell. So it actually smells cleaner, but we didn't use any kind of additives into the water.
Yeah.
There is an additive you can add if
You don't add it into the water.
Oh, you don't add it in the water?
No, you actually mix it up in a little thing, and you can spray it on stuff. But you don't have to put, you don't put anything in the water in this thing because that would mess up the tank system.
Okay.
You only put tap water in here, and you want to use tap.
What is and it's tanks TANCS. What does that stand for?
And I do not know the exact
we'll
words
get that
for that
for next time.
because it's big, like thermal blah 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 blah.
Oh, it's like grown up.
It's grown up. It's grown up like scientific words, right? And one of the things is about the Ladybug in relation to the tanks is that these are the steam vapor cleaners from Ladybugs are the only ones that are certified, and you don't get that with other cleaners by the FDA, I think it is. Let's look at the tank and see what it says.
Do you want to show it with the other camera?
It's an EPA. It's EPA certified, and it has an actual number on it listed for its EPA licensing or whatever they call that. And you don't get that with other steam cleaners. And even some other steam vapor cleaners, they claim that they have the tank's technology, but they really don't. This is proprietary to the Ladybug system. These Ladybug systems are made in Italy. They are not made in China. And they're just rock solid. Like this thing, it's a workhorse. Like this thing has literally been working for the better part of 12 hours. I've had this thing on.
No, because I was cleaning for a while before you started doing that. But it's been going for longer than I would expect. I would expect you would have had to fill it up again and again, and you haven't.
I filled it up once. I filled it up once since I started today, and that's it.
And TS was saying, do I hear a Max? Yes, you did.
Yes,
it's just
Max
like,
is
why?
here.
What's going on? Why is there more lights? Why is there noise? And I watched a video from years ago with a microbiologist and a ladybug rep, which really explained the effectiveness of steam vapor. It really kills the microbes.
Yes.
And that's pretty awesome, too.
Yes, and it does that by using the minerals inside the tap water to like crystallize, and then when it comes out with the steam, it like kills all the bacteria.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's it's not like some woo-woo kind of thing that they just kind of call it tanks, and that's what they decided to call some woo-woo thing that, their thing has. This is actually a physical component that is installed at the factory that is inside this machine that does that conversion process.
Well, and Apple was saying, found on the website, tanks equipped steam vapor systems achieve a greater bacterial biofilm kill rate in 3 seconds than a 20-minute exposure to bleach.
Yeah,
and
so 3 seconds instead of 7 seconds.
There was a study that they did, and they were having a lot of hotels and things were using this during peak COVID.
Yeah.
To try and kill everything. I don't know anything about it, but there are a lot of studies. So if there's something you're interested in, be sure to email Cheryl. You can just email support@healthyslow cooking, and it'll go directly to her.
Yeah, because I can send out I can send you links to all the studies and stuff, because one of the owners of the company has been corresponding with me and giving me some of the information like that to follow up on.
Yeah,
so.
as you guys ask questions, because we can find out, because we have access to him, so why not?
Right.
And Abby's saying, how many cups of water did it take to fill the tank?
I used
Don't. Oh. Cheryl's getting ready to show you.
No, I'm not going to show him anything.
We have a disagreement about if there should be bottled water ever in the house. And when there's about to be a hurricane or something, I give in, and then she's using some of our other stuff.
I've used 2.5 16.9 fluid ounce.
5 cups, a little over 5 cups of water.
And that was in total.
Yeah, total.
About 2.5 cups each time.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I have found that it works really well. It doesn't use a lot of water at all, and you know it's not supposed to.
Is there anything else you want to add? And is there any other questions about the cleaning thing you guys want to see? Because if not, we'll go ahead and turn some of the stuff off, let you go have the rest of your evening. If you come up with more questions, just leave them here, because you know we always check and answer all your questions about whatever we're talking about.
And if it's something technical, we will definitely get in touch with the AdVap people and get an exact answer for you.
And also, I think Max is ready for us to be on normal mode and have the lights turned off. He seems a little bit stressed.
Yes.
You are so welcome, Abby. And same for you. Just let us know what questions you have as you're doing it. We're going to be just showing our little projects again. Earlier on, we talked about come over there. We talked about we're going to be decluttering and cleaning and doing a lot of projects. Is there some things you want to do together? Body doubling, anything like that, or decluttering together, or going through papers together, we can create something alive for that too. Mm-hmm. But thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes.
Do you want to say goodbye, Cheryl?
Maxie would like me to get off of the camera and take him outside for a little bit, and he's also wanting his couch time, I believe. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. My beautiful, beautiful clean windows, and I'm going to finish the other one before I actually shut everything down. But we appreciate you guys being with us tonight.
All right, you guys have a great day, and we will be talking to you